Yes. Then the other farm building that we need on a dairy farm or a beef farm is what we call as a milking parlor. Within a milking parlor, this is where animals that are lactating are taken to milk. We always milk our animals twice a day, but sometimes milking our animals 3 times a day is good, because when you milk our animals 3 times, you increase the production of milk by 10%. When you're doing milking, we have to ensure that we do complete milking. When we do complete milking, we reduce incidences of mastitis on our farm. Remember, mastitis is a big loss to our dairy farmer or to a dairy farm because it reduces milk production. Then, within a milking parlor, we must ensure that we have a feeding trough where we always provide our concentrates. Because our animals that are being brought to be milked have to feed on a concentrate, which is mostly a concentrate of amazing brand energy giving. When you feed your animals with a concentrate, they also increase the amount of milk produced. Within a milking parlor, we must ensure that it is always clean. Always after milking, always ensure that we clean our milking parlor with enough water and soap, and sometimes a disinfectant. Then within a milking parlor, we must also look at the herdsmen people who are doing the milking. They must also ensure that they have proper sanitation and proper hygiene. We must always groom our animals, as grooming reduces cases of contaminating our milk. Then a herdsman has to be also hygiene, for example, in terms of the nails. Then milking can either be done by machines or hand milking. The other structure that we need on a dairy or a beef farm is what we call as a bull shed. A bull shed, it's always mainly it's where we keep our bulls. This is an example if like we do natural breeding. With natural breeding, then it means we need a bull. Whenever you need a bull, you must provide a bull shed. A bull shed is also more similar to a cow shed, but for our bull sheds, each bull should always be separate. Then within the bull shed, we must also provide enough bedding. Then we must always change the beddings, always after 2 to 3 days, to avoid cases of diseases, especially bacterial diseases. That's all about cattle housing. So what you need to know about that topic, why we need to house, we say that one is safety, the other one is about protecting them from predators. Then the other point that you must know about housing, there are different types of housing, and there are basically 2 types of housing. One is conventional housing, then the other one is the loosey housing. Then you must know the various types of housing that are required on a beef and dairy farm. We said one is a calf pen, we have a cow shed, we have a milking parlor, we have a feed store, we have an office, we have a bull shed. Then those are basically the most. And lastly, we have a stationary room where we isolate our sick or new pathogenic animals. That's all about you must know about the housing animals. You as a farm manager, or you as a dairy or beef cattle manager.